Hello students, welcome to NIRS Education channel. Today let us continue the poem The Ant and the Cricket. In our previous session we had seen the first stanza of the poem. We came to know that there was a silly cricket. It was just singing. It was accustomed to sing throughout the sunny months of gay summer and spring. After that, winter season started and he opened his cupboard and there was nothing to eat. And he came out of the house and saw the whole ground, it was covered with snow, and all the trees, they dropped their leaves and flowers, and there was nothing to eat for him, and he was afraid that what would happen to him. Now let us continue the poem. Second stanza. At last, by starvation and famine made bold, all dripping with wet, and all trembling with cold, away he set off to a miserly ant, to see if to keep him alive he would grant him shelter from rain and mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow. He would repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. See that. At last, starvation. What do you mean by starvation? Starvation means suffering of death. Suffering or death caused by lack of food. He is suffering because of lack of food. And famine. Famine means, again it is same meaning, scarcity of food, having nothing to eat. Now this cricket did not have anything to eat. And he became bold. He became courageous. At that moment there was nothing to eat. So he had to become courageous in order to get some food. There was no other way for him. Then, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold, away he set off to miserly ant. Then he came out of his house. The raindrops, the snowdrops, they were falling on him, and he was trembling. His whole body was shivering, quivering or shaking because of cold. In that condition only he set off to miserly ant. He went to miserly ant. Miser means very greedy person, one who does not give anything to others. Such kind of person is called miser. Now he went to who? This cricket went to his friend miserly ant in order to see that. To see if to keep him alive he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He went to miserly ant's house in order to ask shelter for him for one day and mouthful of grain. Was hungry, and in order to get some food and shelter he went to miserly ant's house. He wished only to borrow. He would repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. And while he was asking food from his friend, he was thinking he must just borrow that. He just did not want to take it as a donation. He wanted to take it as borrowing. Borrow means to receive something from somebody temporarily, expecting to return it. Borrow means take something from somebody for a short time, and after that we have to return that thing to the same person. by whom we have taken. So he wanted to take some grains, some grain from his friend, and after that, the next day, tomorrow, the next day, he wanted to give it back to ant. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. Suppose if his friend would not help him, he would die of starvation, lack of food, and sorrow, with grief, with sadness. He was about to die. It was the condition of him. Next, says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend, but we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Quoth the cricket, not. My heart was so light that I sang day and night, for all nature looked gay. You sang, sir? You say, go, then say the ant, and dance the winter away. He came to his friend ant's house and he asked food and shelter. Then says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend. Then ant said to the cricket that he was his servant and friend. But we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. But ant said to the cricket that we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. We don't take anything from anybody and we don't give anything to anybody. Like that, ant gave reply to cricket. See here, ants are very hardworking creatures. They collect their food during the warm season and they eat that food during the winter season and rainy season. They are very hardworking. But this cricket, it was lazy, it did not collect anything for its future. Now, the cricket is asking food to ant, but ant replied that we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Quoth the cricket, not. Then the ant asked the cricket, tell me, my dear friend, cricket, did you not lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Here, lay nothing by means save nothing. Did you not save anything during the warm season for your future? Quoth the cricket. Quoth means said the cricket. Not, my heart was so light that I sang day and night, for all nature looked gay. Then this cricket replied that his heart was light, was very happy during the summer and spring season, that he sang day and night. That's why during that time he sang day and night, for all nature looked gay. And he felt that he was very happy and he was singing, and because of that song the nature also looked very happy. You sang, sir, you say? Go then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. Oh, did you tell? You sang during the summer time, during the warm days. Then now you go and dance in the winter time. During the summer days, during the spring time, you sang. Now you go and sing, you go and dance like that in a harsh manner and told to cricket. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Folks call this a fable. I will warrant it true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. Yes, thus ending hastily lifted wicket. Telling this hastily means quickly or hurriedly. Quickly the ant lifted its wicket. Wicket means a small door or gate. It means it closed the door of its house and closed the door of his house, and out of the door turned a poor little cricket. Now outside the door, this poor cricket, it is standing there with hunger. Folks call it a fable. I will warrant it true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. The poet says that the people call it is a fable, it is a story. But the poet, he warrant means give guarantee or give assurance that we can see these kind of crickets among us. He says some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. It means in human beings also we can see these kind of people. Some people are very lazy. They do not save anything for their future. When the hard times will come, they go to other and they try to ask from other. This kind of lazy people we can see in human society also. Like that, the poet is telling. On the surface level, though it was looking like a story of insects, it has message that we should not be lazy. If we be lazy, just like that cricket, we have to suffer in our future. That is the message we can get from this poem. Let us stop here. We shall continue in the next session.